Hello, hello, hello. Hello, happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Breona Anderson here. I am super excited to be on with you guys on tonight. One of Tava versus very own credit educators. I'm going to do a minute, take a moment to let you guys jump on this amazing broadcast on tonight. I am super fired up and super excited because we are less than 6 months into a brand new year. And when I tell you guys, we don't even have 6 months left. Like, it's really time to get the ball rolling. And so I'm Breona Anderson. I'm here tonight to share with you about the power of this amazing opportunity called Tavaverse, how we have already been changing so many people's lives, right? How we've been really dominating and showing people how to become the assets builders of their family, their generation. And so I'm super excited. I got Miss Candice Williams going to be joining me tonight. Powerful mortgage lending expert. You know, she's going to really be giving us the game tonight as it relates to getting mortgages approved. And I'm super excited, guys. Let me tell you guys something. I don't know about you guys, but have you guys noticed the urgency that people have to really get ready to build generational wealth? Like, are you guys seeing the demand on getting the information, the demand on joining the community, the demand even on learning the power of positioning and timing? You know, when Dr. Jewel Tanker, shouts out to our very own visionary, Dr. Jewel Tanker, when she came to me with this whole Tavaverse idea, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I didn't know what it was going to look like. I was so shocked, like nobody has ever thought about a community like this on this level, right? And then she got a chance to introduce me to our CEO and founder, Mr. Kenny Lloyd, and just really to hear his heart and his passion, especially for African Americans and minorities, you know, really tapping into real estate, really tapping into owning land, you know, really tapping into being the ones that owns the land that the malls want to build on, or, you know, that city officials want to hire you or lease your property for their vision, like just being the owners. And I'm here to tell you guys right now what I've learned in Tavaverse is they taken something very hard to make it super simple, right? It's so many people in our community that's already purchasing their very first real estate investment properties. They're already purchasing multifamily units. Just last week, we went on a field trip here in Orlando, scouting out different properties, knowing exactly what to buy and what not to buy. Because I'm here to tell you guys on tonight, one of the greatest things that you can have in your surrounding, your environment, is people who know how the market works, right? People who knows how the market works, people who knows exactly what you should do at the right timing. You know, all this really plays a part in how you shift your economic life. So I'm about to bring on our mortgage educator, mortgage expert, Miss Candice Williams. She just hopped off of teaching in the Tavaverse community. So thank you so much, Candice, for joining tonight.
Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm fired up.
Yes. So I know tonight's call was awesome. Just share with them. Don't give them the game, of course, but what was the topic tonight? What did you teach on?
Oh, how to get through underwriting and get that final approval. Let's go.
Really? Because so many people have an issue at underwriting. Am I correct?
Man, that is like where the buck stops most of the time.
Wow. How long have you been in this? Like you're a pioneer in this thing. So you, from my understanding, your family, your family is just in it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm almost 40, but I've almost been born in a house. So I've been in the real estate game since I've been born, but in mortgages, which I'm super passionate about, how to get people through 5 years. So 2017, 18 is when I got my license.
Oh wow, and you actually can help, because for people in the Tavaverse community, that's what I love. You really you guys are plugging in to the connections, right? How many states, Candice, can you help people get mortgages in?
50 states, all 50 states.
All 50 states, and she's the truth, guys. I love it. So, you know, here in the Tavaverse community, it's an asset builder hard asset education program where we have credit education, marketing, branding for those of you who are entrepreneurs, business owners. Maybe you want to join the Tavaverse platform and create your own business. It's really like an e-commerce business from your phone, like a financial education from your phone. So this is not an interview, but I'm just so excited to be here with you, guys. Candice. I'll juicy stuff, girl. So let me ask you this, Candice. So what's been the hardest thing that you've seen with people in our community who has had a problem getting into real estate investing and purchasing their first home to live in or investment property? What's been the biggest hurdle that you've seen them jump over after listening to the information? Like, what does that look like? Because we meet a lot of different people, and many of them are having different struggles in different areas. Some people may be used to fixing flips, and then Dr. Jewel is showing us how to do long-term rentals and government, putting our properties on Section 8. And
Yeah.
then maybe they came in and they've always done multifamily units, but they're about to shift over, or maybe they're brand new. What are some of the big hurdles you're seeing?
I think the first thing I've seen is a lot of homeowners that are like scared or don't know how to get into multifamily or
Mm,
their first rental property. Or
mm,
we have seasoned investors that are like, yep, I'm good with single family. I have no idea how to get a multifamily unit, or I'm only cool with like 1 to 4 doors, but how do I scale up to 8 to 10 doors to 20 doors? So at levels, it's been levels of fear due to lack of knowledge.
mm.
And, that's been tremendous being able to show somebody who doesn't even own a home to be able to get 4 doors in one transaction. So you
Wow.
went from like a single family mindset, yeah, I'm going to get my dream house. I'm like, that's a liability, right? To like now having your house pay for your car note and your home. You
Wow.
know, just opening that up has been unreal. So many people, I've gotten responses from folks about, hey, it's possible for me. You mean I make 50,000 a year and I could buy a $250,000 multifamily property?
Mm.
Yeah,
So
you
how
can
does that
do
look?
it.
How does that look though? Because you just said something right there. A lot of people don't know that. I get a lot of pushback from people when I say, what, your first house that you're trying to buy to live in shouldn't even be the house that you buy to live in. It should be a house for somebody else to live in. So when you say that that's a liability, a lot of people right now are paying mortgages every month on a liability. So
Man,
what does that mean?
well, utilizing the right strategies and information,
Mm,
you could make that first property pay for you and the note that is on it by having multiple tenants in one under one roof,
wow.
and just giving you a little bit of game. You could buy a property with 4 doors with an average salary across the country.
Oh wow.
I
So is
mean,
that,
50, $60,000 a year. You're like, dang, I guess I can only qualify for a house worth 150,000 if I was buying it as my primary home. But you can buy multiple doors
oh
on your
wow.
first one.
See, that right there is the type of education that Tavaverse is giving. And so, Candice, you teach every Monday night in Tavaverse, and it's been phenomenal. Your sessions are incredible. You're very skilled in what you do, especially in the market, especially like learning how, because everybody is at a different level. And this is the thing that I'm learning. A lot of people want to join, a lot of people want to be a part, but they don't know what it looks like. They don't know what success feels like.
Hmm.
We made real estate investing, hard assets to become so big that we see ourselves as grasshoppers. You know what I'm saying? In this thing. True. On a serious note,
Yeah, that's
I
real.
need this info ASAP. Definitely inbox one of us. Get back to the person who invited you to the call to jump in. But when you see yourself as a grasshopper and you're a loner, you'll start trying to find out how to get these things done yourself. But when you join a community like Tava Verse, we have so many different educators like Candice. We have Phil. Phil is like a seasoned investor who has so many properties, like can't even number them because I don't want to insult him because it's so many he has. But we went on a field trip here in Orlando last week. We miss you, Candice, by the way. We went on a
Oh,
field trip last weekend, and he was able to tell us the all of the properties that we're going to look at that the realtor here had presented. Before we even got in the car, Phil had already sent us an analysis on the property, on if you get this property, what's the loophole, what's the way to make the offer, what's the best way to work it, what's dealing with the market, dealing with the economy in the area. Like, he went all in and sent it on a text. I was like, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is why
From your phone.
yeah, it's a game changer. And so, what do you feel like this program is going to bring for those of you who wonder, like, what is Tava Verse? I'm gonna let Candice tell you a little bit about that,
Man.
and then share with me what you feel like what's about to take place in the next 6 months, because
Listen,
it's something I can't say.
I mean, I think it's, if you are a part of this community, the greatest the transition of wealth is happening right now. Anytime we're in a recession where people are hurting, there's an opportunity to make money. There's an opportunity to, I won't say transfer of energy, growth is possibility. So we're just using a little bit of example. We're going to stay on the same T that we were talking about before, right? You're like, man, she already told me I can get 4 doors in one situation. Okay. All right. So that means there's going to be tenants in the same building. Okay. I have no idea even how to find them, how to manage them, or even how to see if that property works for me. Or even, do I qualify, right? Credit wise, how to prepare for that. Where do I get my down payment from? Can I qualify for that? So the cool thing is that you don't have to be a grasshopper. You don't have to be by yourself. We got people here that are committed to your success. We can't want it better, more for you than you want it for yourself.
That's right.
Like I told him, I ain't carrying nobody, but I will lock arms with you and we can run together.
Right.
I'll walk with you. I'll take somebody walking with a cane versus somebody that's able-bodied that want to get carried. I won't do it. I love y'all. But everybody gets to go that wants to.
Wow.
And it's more about like building legacy, and you hear these terms about generational wealth, but how? How do you do it? You got to have the people, and you got to have people that know more than you or have been where you want to go.
Yes.
So, I mean, I'll even give you the real. I'm pretty educated in my neck of the woods, but Breona, I look to you as my mentor. I look to Camille. I mean, I just got off a call with her. She was giving me $100, millions of dollars worth of game.
Come on.
We're talking about CRMs for systems.
Yes.
Managing tenants.
Yes.
She's giving me the tea on how to do it.
Yes. Yes.
How to market to get the right person.
That's so
we
true.
were just talking about that on the call. Okay, you got the property. Now, how do I fill it up?
Come on, because if you ain't got no tenants, you're not making no money.
But guess what? We got marketing systems here. So we got we got Camille, we got Marquita. We're gonna show you how to put all that together using AI, using all the social platforms. And then if you don't know how to go get the money, if I can't help you get the money, you need to work with me and Breona. We're gonna get you the money and show you how to get it.
Yeah, speaking of that, guys, our Connect portal is open for those of you who, it's only for, you have to be a part of Tavaverse, of course. But we need to unlock you guys. And many of you guys are watching, you're already in Tavaverse, but you haven't 100% plugged in, right? You haven't 100% plugged in. You may not even be watching the sessions like you're supposed to be. You're leaving massive amounts of value on the table. You're making your success, take a longer time than it needs to be. It's never too late. I really want to make that clear with you guys tonight. When it comes to building wealth and gaining hard assets, it's never too late to learn. You'll always benefit from the knowledge, the experience of people who have already done this over and over and over and over again. See, what I love about working with Candice is this: for many of you guys who are going the traditional route for mortgages, you have some people who say, what, this may be, or this may require non-traditional, or you may go into one of Candice's sessions and she gives you the game on how to walk through underwriting, how to get the approval, but then you don't have no money to bring to the table. See, this is where we all of us, iron sharpens iron. So every Tuesday night, I'm dropping credit education, showing you how to turn and leverage your credit and your business credit to get the maximum amount of money that you need to go to the table with the money. So let me just give you an example of a lady we had just like last week. She was approved to go and get her multifamily unit. I think she needs to bring like $60,000 to $70,000 to the table. The property already had tenants in there, so she didn't have to worry about doing any renovations or anything like that, which is great. So when she walked in the door in the deal, she's already going to be right now already is banking in cash flow. But here's the deal: she didn't have any money to put down. So what we did was we gave her the strategy. She's in Tava verse about how to get business funding. She got approved for $85,000, 0% APR for 24 months.
Woo!
Let me tell you how powerful that is. If you got traditionally, you're gonna have to start paying right then and there. If you get a traditional personal credit card, you got to start paying that balance off. That's gonna affect your credit. But because she joined Tavaverse and got the information, the education to properly structure herself, she don't have to make any payments right now for the next 2 years. So all that money that she's cash flowing coming in the deal, she's coming in with money. She's coming in already being able to pay off this good debt. It's not bad debt. That's the thing, Candice. We've been programmed that all debt is bad, and it's not. I'm telling you, the most wealthiest people are full of debt, but I guarantee you, they're bringing in more than what they're in debt for. And the Bible does say, we should not owe no man nothing. But can I tell you guys something? There's something called leverage. There's something called leverage. When you're leveraging OPM, other people's money, then now you're leveraging OPE, other people's education. See, when I hop on Monday nights and listen to Candice, I'm leveraging her education. When I hop on myself and listen to me on Tuesday nights, I'm leveraging my own education.
Me too. I'm lit.
That's me. I don't know, Candice, I know for you too. I don't teach nothing if I'm not benefiting from, period. And so I got everything we have, all the businesses, everything for our children, for our family. I've already played the play. And then I'm hopping on Camille's call. She's showing us how to structure everything with systems and making hard work easy. See, that's one of the things I love about Tava first. And then we're talking with Marquita. She's showing us how to really build a bankable brand. She's really showing us how to be social proof, like how to really not just be on here getting followers and no dollars. Do you see what I'm saying? Then we have
monetize
on Friday night, and he's really showing us how a true investor thinks. And then Dr. Jules getting our mindset totally together. Dr. Jules shed a whole field trip down almost the other day, Candice. She said, we don't want to invest in this. It doesn't make sense. She said, there's no equity and there's no cash flow. There's no benefit for me. Right then and there, the mindset of an investor, if we don't have those people in our circle, we will make some bad mistakes. And I'm telling y'all, one thing about a system is saves yourself time, energy, and money. And Tavaverse is that hard asset system and education platform that you need. Take it away from me, Candice. You
listen. Go. I mean, I can't say much more than that, but let me tell you right here, we all work together.
Yes.
We all leverage each other.
Yes.
And the beautiful thing about what you just said was truly, you have to, one thing I learned through all of my years is that you have to be able to walk up to a deal and be able to say no. That one of the most powerful things that we can get from Tavaverse is the power of no.
Wow.
of having the knowledge and implementation, because that's what I also want to talk to you about, but the ability to walk away from the deal. Our fearless visionary creator of this whole platform said, you know what, this is leading you in the wrong direction. I don't want to do it. Because it's not going to benefit you. This is not in alignment with what we're going. But it was a great idea to be able to see it, be able to show you that I won't say a bad deal, there are more favorable deals that are in alignment with our goals.
Yes.
And so I always say it starts from the top and trickles down. And we're a family. I say more like a circle. Yeah. We're a community. There's no top and bottom or any of that. We're all equal in this because we need all of us.
All of us.
And so if you're a newbie right? It's more than just sitting on a platform. It's more than the sessions are amazing. Some
Mm-hmm.
of the best knowledge that you'll get, but knowledge without, I won't even say action, implementation
Meditation
is dead.
is dead. Come on.
You just the most valuable person in the graveyard because you're taking it to your grave if you're
Wow.
not implementing these strategies. And I'm implementing stuff that you shared with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing what you're telling me to do because I listened to your strategies. I'm listening to what you talked about 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting it together because I'm getting my goal of
That's
investment
it.
properties.
That's it.
I'm making sure the rentals that I have are free flowing because like Camille always says, Tavaverse didn't help you to create another job.
That's
Some of
it.
you some of you people are business owners, and this is what I want to make
Mhm.
sure. This isn't just for real estate people. This is
Come on.
for eight, I won't even say 18 to 80. This is for 8 to 80 because
Yes.
it starts when you're a baby.
Yes.
You know, if you guys know anything, Camille always talks about the cash flow quadrant, right?
Yes.
We're trying to get on the other side,
That's it.
business ownership and investing. But how do we, I'm in my 30s. I know I look like I'm in my 20s, but this is for the babies.
Yes.
If we're eating, spoon feeding and eating these things, feeding this to the babies, then when they turn 18 and some of the strategies, they're already going to be investors. If
Wow.
we leverage this information and put it to use, your kids will have a credit score of
Yes.
750
Come on.
come from the start.
On the
So
side.
they're set up properly.
That
And come on, I'm just saying.
tomorrow's topic is creating a family credit plan.
Listen, I was in your head. I was
For sure. So for those of you who are not part of Tyverse, I'm telling you, it's the community for the everyday person, right? It's the community. You don't have to be in real estate. You don't have to even be like, you know what? I'm in the whole. I'm not. I was completely new to all of this. I was in the same place you were, but guess what I did? I just became humble, teachable, and coachable, and I start joining communities like this that gives you and shows you the power and how to get wealth. Dr. Jules said something the other day that just stuck with me. She was like, I'm thinking long term. I'm like, my one of my children can have 5 properties. This child 5 properties. This child 5 properties. And I started thinking how the wealthy thinks. They don't think lack. They don't think like this is not a program that's created to show you, like she said, how to get another job. We got people who don't even want to build a business in Tavaverse, but they still are walking away with becoming real estate investors, hard asset education. Their lives are still changing. They're still bringing people into this community, showing them the power and how they too can have the same type of ability to get this same knowledge and education. But I love what you said, not just action, but implementation.
Man.
I was talking to somebody the other day, Candice, and she told me, I've been into all these platforms. She started naming major platforms. And she said, you know what? I just never utilized the information. And immediately I told her, well, you know what? Guess what? You need to connect with a community like Tavaverse who's going to hold you accountable. Dr. Jewel holds us accountable. What's the daily goal? What's the monthly goal? What's the
Yeah.
6 plan goal? Because if you don't have anybody holding you accountable, it's going to be hard to tap into that success. So that's why I love Tavaverse. It's the real community with people who are already building relationships with each other, partnering in different cities and different states. They
Yeah.
going out looking at real estate properties, posting the deals in the group, like this is the deal, this is the deal, this is the deal. And so you all have a walkthrough coming up, right?
Yeah, actually on Friday. So we're doing a live training and opportunity meeting for those in the Metro Detroit area. So if you're within a 6-hour radius, I would encourage you to drive. If you are within a plane ride, I need you in Detroit. Okay, there's something special about the D. It's
Oh
because
wow.
I'm from there. Come on now, I love my city. But we're all over the country and we're expanding. We've definitely taken over the East Coast. Y'all got Orlando on lock. We got the Maryland DMV area, and looking to do more things in the Midwest as well. But we do have this Friday. We are having our opportunity meeting where we're gathering with all Tavaverse members, and then Thursday, and then Friday we're going out to look at properties, 10 a.m. sharp.
Mm,
We're
mm,
getting into it. So we talk about now what I think separates this play,
mm,
this community From
Mm-hmm.
all others, yes, there's information. You can
Mm-hmm.
get this from YouTube University. And yes, even our good mentor Phil talks about you can buy speed. But I
Mm-hmm.
don't really see anybody elbow to elbow with you. Like I said, I'll walk with you, elbow to elbow in these houses,
Right.
teaching, showing,
Mm-hmm.
implementation, even if you're not ready, in our community. I'll even talk to you. Our connected portal, they give you a free credit analysis. That means
Mm-hmm.
even if you're not in a place to yet, take advantage and buy your first property, the Tavaverse opportunity allows you to create that. The
Right.
techniques and skills within the community through creating active income through real estate strategies,
Mm-hmm.
right? You
Mm-hmm.
could learn how to flip properties. You could learn how to strategize within the
Yes.
community. Those things are there. You could learn the credit play by getting on Breona sessions. So there's an absolute no brainer
Yeah.
reason. If you are hungry to learn, um, this is a yes.
Oh wow.
If you don't think you have the income, the knowledge is what you need to actually, take action.
Yeah.
Dr. Jill talks about, building wealth is about being in proximity. And
That's
I
it.
always talk about, listen, I want to be I want to be the dumbest person in the room. I'm in the right room.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When I say that dumb, I'll say it like this: less knowledgeable around people that are further along than me. If I'm in that room, I'm ready to go.
Mm. I
That's what
love it.
Tavaverse does. If you feel like you haven't been able to do it,
Mm-hmm.
or you're spinning the hamster wheel of YouTube University, or you haven't, or you like have a certain business and you want to be, I don't know, a race car driver, a meteorologist.
Mm.
I have a friend that literally wants to be an astronaut,
Wow.
and he has rental properties
Mm-hmm.
because he wants to leverage the rental properties to do more of what he wants to do.
Wow.
So I don't want you to think that you have. Listen, every wealthy person I know owns at least 10% of their wealth is in real estate. And
Wow.
I knew that before I came into Tavaverse, and it just proved to even, it might be proven that more than 10%,
Right.
you
Right.
know?
Yeah,
So,
because y'all breaking numbers open to me that I'm never doing. So I told my husband, we gotta do what we gotta do. It's
yeah.
time to jump in. We would not miss this wave, and I feel like it's not just a wave, but this is gonna set many people up for generations. Dr. Jewel talks about Kim Kiyosaki and Robert Kiyosaki so much about how they're all investing in properties and the numbers that they have are unheard of. And so now is the time. Tavaverse is that platform. Tavaverse is that hard asset education. We're on 5 nights a week teaching you from credit, marketing, mortgaging, real estate investing, mindset, marketing systems, so much in the community. The community is everything. Meeting new people with the same mindset, the same goals as you have. It's kind of like unheard of. And so that's why it is the perfect time to join. And so for those of you who are watching right now, I definitely want you guys to get back to the person that invited you to this call, because for number one, they thought about you and they thought about your future. All right. Because anybody that sends me opportunities, they know that I'm 100% grateful, because one opportunity changed my life. I joined one call, listened to one overview just like this, and it literally changed my life. And so I know the power of these opportunities. They have the power to change your life. And sometimes we don't understand how much people are really rooting for us when they take the time and just say, hey, watch this. You know what I'm saying? Candice,
Yes.
I'm super excited for y'all. Listen, this weekend, I want you guys to go ahead and be scout me a property as well, because I hear the Detroit market is the bomb.
Man, it's like real life Monopoly. I hate to say it
Really?
like that, with respect, because Monopoly is like my favorite game, but it
Uh-huh.
really is. It really there's I've the Midwest. I won't just hey. Detroit's great, but even in the Midwest, like you can get a property under 200,000, and you can make. The ROI is unreal. The return on
Really?
your investment, the cash flow. You could put 30 to 40,000, even less. I've seen.
Mhm.
I'll just give you the real. I bought my first property for 5 grand. I got a tenant in there, $800 a month.
So you bought it for five, and there it's a tenant in there paying you $800 a month.
Yeah, I've gotten my money 10 times over back. And that's
Listen,
a Detroit property.
they
That's what
say
I'm
the Detroit
saying.
properties are really good. No, somebody told me that the other day they was from Detroit. Matter of fact, he was in the Orlando field trip. He was like, "Oh, I'm from Detroit. I'm going to the next one. I'm going
Yeah.
north." And so that's what I love about Tava Versus. Like we're not just showing you how to do it in your own city, local city. You're not bound by your local area.
Mm-mm.
You know, we're showing you even how to connect with property managers that will run the properties for you. We're even getting
Contractors.
you, connecting you with those contractors, giving you that education on how to set things up. Section 8. Like Dr. Drew gave me a whole gym. I'm not gonna share it on turning properties to Section 8. I'm like, forget Airbnb. I don't want to do it no more.
Come on now.
I don't want to wait for somebody want to go vacation and get in my place where I can have a long-term tenant and if the government paying me. She gave me the full layout. And so that's what I love about Tava Burst. It is that
You
platform.
giving all the tea away.
I am?
Come on now.
Oh, I thought that was basic.
Okay. All right.
I ain't giving that to nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, listen, I so enjoyed you guys tonight. I enjoyed you, Candice. Thank you so much for hopping
Hey,
on.
thank you. I appreciate it.
It's time for us to go. And you know what? I wish I got to be in Georgia this weekend. We're going to do a pop up, but I really wish I could come to Detroit. But I know you the one for the job. You go find us some good stuff and put it in the group. But listen, guys, join Tavaverse tonight. Also, if you join in with the $1,200 pack, go to tavaverse.com. Get with the person that invited you to this call. Make sure that you they're going to give you the ID number to join. But remember, when you enroll with the $1,200 pack, you're going to automatically be enrolled into the Wealth Mastermind. Access to the Connect partners, real life wealth education. It's just another level up. You know, it's just higher. You know, you feel better. You know what I'm saying? When you up a level with the big dogs. And I'm telling you, just knowing those higher levels, the education is different.
Man, we talked about proximity. I just wanted to tell you this. I mean, Phil, one of our educator, is in, high 6, 7, 8-figure earner masterminds. You get that same tea with our $1,200 pack. For virtually for free, you get the tea.
And that's $1,200 one time.
That's one time, but you get monthly access
yes.
to high level 6, 7, 8-figure earners.
Yeah.
And you get to ask them questions. You get to listen. It's unreal. It's unreal. He always says you want to buy speed. So if you want to stop spinning your wheels, trying to figure it out, join the team, get the answers, and start implementing.
Somebody said, just drop the comment, say the mastermind, it was everything.
Absolutely.
Listen, it's a go. Well, guys, my name is Breona Anderson. I'll be on tomorrow night, so make sure you go ahead and enroll tonight so that you can catch Candice Williamson. She's our mortgage educator, our mortgage expert. She was on tonight. You can actually have access to all the replays. So you're coming in the program already with value that you got to go back and catch. Because it's just massive levels. And then join me tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be going live as the credit educator. And I'm just excited. Shout out to Mr. Kenny Lloyd, Mr. Shante Lloyd.
Yes, love him.
All of the educators, the phenomenal, brilliant educators that just changing lives. You know, education changes lives. Okay, guys? So, Candice, you got anything else tonight for the people?
Hey, nothing. Don't waste the rest of 2023. It's still time to get your next property, your next system, and shout out to the people that are in Tavaverse and the leaders that are stepping up, and shout out to those people that thought enough of you to put you into this. So this is life changing. We're excited to see you on the other side.
Yes, awesome. All right, Candice, so I'll talk to you soon, guys. You all have a phenomenal night. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Woo! All right.
Bye-bye.